Good morning. Just realised now I've somehow managed to lose my tripod. So you're balanced on a chair. Anyway, morning. If you're a loyalist fan here, you might be like, Zara, you're not in your bedroom. I've moved into the living room as of last night. I just wanted to try all this out. Bedroom just was never really bedrooming. I've always had a sofa bed in my living room. And the vibes in here are just a bit nicer right now. Also, there's a mouse in my flat. Don't even get me started. And I actually feel safer in here. My life is on edge at the minute. I was in my living room last week. I'm literally just sat, I just finished watching Daddy Issues on BBC iPlayer, great show by the way. I was just sat on my couch, like getting ready, like mentally preparing to get up and have an everything shower. And I see this, sorry, I'm genuinely so on edge all times now. I see this dark shadowy figure out the corner of my eye. A mouse. I started just going through all my contacts, being like, who's going to answer. My poor friend answered his phone to me screaming and crying. And I just evacuated. She was like, I'll come round, like, I'll help you, I'll come round. I think if I'm going to deal with a mouse, I'd rather be drunk. So I turn up to the shop, buy a bottle of wine, phone my friend, she's on her way. We come in here, we deal with it together. That is a good friend. Since I've got like loads of contraption type things, I've got all these like plugins in every room now that is like a noise or like vibration that obviously like humans can't hear, but trust the mice will. So now I feel a lot safer. That's the script. Just thought I'd do another little weekly vlog. It's September. Feels very autumnal. I really want to start watching Gilmore Girls. And I have a wee projector and it would be much nicer in here. Getting ready right now. I'm going to meet some of my friends for breakfast. Coffee breakfast. I'm turning up for breakfast anyway. I don't know if they're turning up thinking it's just coffee, but I will be getting a yogurt bowl. Yeah, that's the script. That's the script. I actually used that term. I was in Brighton and I used the term, the script. We like left the pub and I was like, oh, like, what's your script? And they were like, what? It's like, what's your script? Meaning as in like, what's your plans now? Like, where are you off to? That did not translate. I didn't realize that was a Scottish thing. So that's what that means, because I actually think I throw that term around a lot. This girl I was with wore her lace socks like above her boots and I was like, never thought to do that. That's dead cute. Do you not just think the setup's so much nicer, like bedroom wise? Like I never filmed in my bedroom. Like you might be watching this, not even know what my bedroom looks like. In case you're wondering if the mad headband is because my roots are so bad. Do you want to see my roots? Look at my roots. That's my natural hair colour. That's like I never see my natural hair colour. This is my bedroom. It's very much a dressing room. Cafe, going to Maven. Go there all the time. Like, girl, if you've seen one of my vlogs, you've seen Maven. I'm always in there. My favourite cafe to work in. And just my favourite cafe. I do love this weather because it's not freezing cold. Like I normally get really like white hands and freezing, and I'm obviously wearing like no clothes, but it's not cold. It just looks cold. Oh, gosh, I hope no one in the cafe saw me vlogging. Setup. Sometimes I think I'd love to do little like just chatty videos in bed. Anyway, doing that right now, giving you a haul. In Urban, got a little scrunchie. Thought for a wee slick back, have the wee red scrunchie because I got those red joggies. Couldn't find a cardigan I liked, but I just wanted a nice cardi. With all my discounts, so that was all like 20 something pound, which is so decent. Those joggers are usually £52. That cost me £25 for all that. It's 3 o'clock right now. I'm gonna get into pyjamas because I don't have to leave the house again today. I'm having such a like chill day. I'm gonna get into my pyjamas. I've got podcast episodes to edit because I was in London last week filming. I have a podcast basically where it's called Taboo on the Bus. I sit and talk about taboo topics on the bus, but I've just started, as in like not even posted yet, Taboo on the Tube which is in London, where I'm going to go down when I can and film episodes like with people down there. So I had really super cool guests on when I was down there, me and them on the tube, like one at a time, basically just doing the same thing but talking about a serious topic, like filmed on the tube. That's how I've lost my tripod, because I took it to London. But I need to edit those episodes, and they're going to take me so long to edit because they're all like 40 minutes long. So yeah, and for lunch, this is not Spawn. Clarify right now, this is not Spawn. But I bought Gusto because this girl on my TikTok was saying how you could get 5 meals for £15, which I spend more than £15 a week on my lunches and dinners. Gusto is basically one of those like food subscription services. This sounds like an ad, this is not an ad. Clarifying, not an ad. But this sounds exactly like something someone would do a YouTube ad on. But I wanted to buy one because I was like, just spent a fuck ton of money in London and Brighton. Let me save some money on food. So I got 5 meals for 2 people for £15, which is 5 lunches, 5 dinners for me for £15. Decent. So right now I had this last night, I'm having the 1 tray curried cod bake with turmeric yogurt. Had it last night for dinner, it was quite nice. Having the other half right now for lunch. I'm funny with food. If you watch my videos, you know I'm funny with food. Basically, all the meals I got are meant for 2 people, but I'm obviously one, so I was just going to eat half for dinner, half for lunch the next day. So I opened that fish last night, and then I looked at the packet before I was about to cook it, and it says use immediately once opened, but I opened that last night for my dinner. And I FaceTimed my dad, I did a Google, and they were all like, no, it'll be fine to eat, like it's been in the fridge, it was only opened last night at like 8-9 p.m. And I like got the fish already, and then I was just like, no, like it's not worth the mental stress that would have caused me. Not worth it, because underlying fear is just food poisoning. I don't play about with stuff like that, and if I do, it just doesn't end well, so fuck the fish. I just went to the shop and bought tuna. Not worth the mental stress. Because I didn't realise that a lot of the ingredients in these boxes are like frozen. I don't trust frozen meat. I don't freeze meat. I'll eat like food if it's already being frozen, like I'll buy frozen food, but I will never freeze fresh food, and I don't know if that's what this is. Big red flag. I didn't want to show this now because it looks terrible now. I have just cried because that is the reality of having such food fears. Because I went and bought tuna. I'm just going to be so openly candid on the channel because someone will relate to us, and this genuinely will resonate with someone, because no one really talks about, like, I don't want to call it emetophobia because it's not, but just like fears of making yourself ill from food. No one really speaks about that much, apart from Zwella actually. Zwella speaks about it. But then the cod. Went and bought tuna. I don't eat, like I've never really eaten canned tuna, like I think I've eaten it like once. Opened it and then was like, fuck, I don't even know if that is what tuna is meant to look like. So that then threw me, because I was like, am I about to just make myself sick from eating this tuna? Like I don't know if that's what tuna looks like. And this now just looks terrible. Do you want to actually see? I've actually lit a candle. That looks horrifying. Like that actually looks like a harrowing meal. But it tastes great. I have a newfound love for tuna. Basically when I was in Italy, I don't know if this is like really anti-Italian, but I had a tuna pizza in Italy. Like white base. It had olives, tuna. What else did it have on it? I can't remember, but it was great. And it's given me a love for tuna. And then when I was in Brighton last week, I got a tuna pizza there as well. Criminal. I don't know if that's really criminal, but this tastes good. That's my lunch. Was it worth the stress? Yeah, actually, because it tastes good. But there we go. I'm gonna have a chill afternoon now and finally edit. I don't know how it's like 4 o'clock already. How is it 4 o'clock? Oh my god, I look crazy. I'm making my like intro art for the podcast episodes. I'll show you what. This is the bus one. This really will make no sense. Oh my gosh, look how dirty my laptop screen is. This really will make no sense if you've never seen these videos, but to set the scene, podcast on the bus. This is like the intro art. And it's me, my little homemade bus pass. It says Taboo on the bus. Taboo is from the front seat, little signature. But all the episodes on the tube are with someone. So I was like, oh, I'll need to make
a double bus pass. Stop it right now. This is so cute. Like, I cannot wait to make these every single time someone comes on. So this is episode 1 that I'm editing right now. It's me and Saskia Lambert, and I got to make her a little bus pass.
Jumping in here to say that my tabs open on my laptop look a bit concerning here. I'm a nosy bitch, so I would read people's tabs if they posted their laptop. Basically made a taboo on the bus, make podcast episodes about taboo topics, and I did one about drug culture. So my tabs open, there's only one tab open, which makes this look a bit more concerning about drug usage. Yeah, made a taboo on the bus, which I was researching at this point about drug usage. In case you were concerned about me, I'm fine. That just looked a bit concerning there. I was researching.
Imagine I could print these out. I'd love to like genuinely be able to print these out and give them to people. And then every time someone comes on, I'll just like switch out the photos and the text. I like introduce the topic and then have this on the screen for a few seconds. It'll say like the episode title here. I did a little sparkle effect. Yeah.
I'm having so much fun making this. I'm almost finished editing the episode now and I'll put it all together. And I think by the time this YouTube video goes out, the first episode will be out. They're on TikTok and I post long versions on Spotify as well. But yeah, my finest graphic design. It is 2 days later. Yes, 2 days later. My hairdresser moved to London. She's absolutely incredible. Girl is doing big things and has moved to London, but she comes back for like 1 week a month to do all her clients' hair here. But both times she's come back here, the past 2 months, I've been in London. Like, we've crossed over. I would never cheat on my hairdresser, but I don't know if doing your hair yourself counts. And I'm so sorry, Soph. I'm so sorry. But my roots are so bad, and I'm going on a work trip. I'm going on a work trip to Amsterdam on Monday, and it's like a shoot, very, 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 very cool, very, very important, very professional. Going to be a lot of content. So I need to do my roots myself. I don't think I could fuck this up that badly because it's just dark roots. Like, I would never bleach my hair myself again. I actually have done that before and absolutely fucked up my hair. This is intimate content because I don't show my hairline to anyone. I have like a shocking hairline. Like, why is that my hairline? I'm going out for a meal tonight at like 5:30. This is like maybe 3 p.m. right now. Maybe a bit risky, but I think I'll be fine. The friend I'm meeting for dinner tonight, we both got scholarships to get like really good internships abroad this summer. Like, it wasn't guaranteed, it was like a scholarship thing that gets you into this program that you could then like apply for full-time jobs abroad in places like Canada, New York, America type thing to work all summer. Obviously great on a CV. We both got those scholarships at uni. We're so buzzing to move abroad this summer. Applied for like all these internships and then didn't get any of them. And I was saying to them, like, oh, this dinner feels like such a like goodbye to summer. Here's like a cheers to like the end of summer. Cheers to like the start of 4th year because we're both going into our last year at uni. And it just totally made me think about like how mad that would be had I done that this summer. I always say like any given opportunity that everything does happen for a reason. And I feel like I'm really good in the moment of when something's not gone right, or like I really had my hopes up for something and then it doesn't work out, something goes wrong, taking the whole like rejection is redirection, everything happens for a reason. And like looking back now, I'm so glad I didn't get those internships because I'm so pleased with the way like summer's gone. Like, I feel like this is the end of summer. Like, we're September now, uni goes back next week. I really feel like this is the end of summer. I just feel really grateful for where I am in life right now, and yeah, just the way everything panned out. Reminder to me and reminder to everyone watching that everything really does work out for the best. From like a social media perspective, I'm really glad I've stayed here this summer and just like put time into that, because I've done like such cool big girl things with social media this year. Like, my podcast has really grown. I've met like such cool people through that. I've gone and like got a really cool manager and been signed in like a really cool London management. Like I'm signed with Brits magazine, like that's sick. Also just from like a friend perspective, like this is gonna sound really childish and like unserious, but I feel like I've cemented such good friendships this summer. Generally, like a few months ago, I was so going to move to Glasgow, which is like the other big city in Scotland. If you're not familiar, there's like Edinburgh and then out away there's Glasgow. Apart from uni, I was like, there's nothing really keeping me here. A lot of my like core friendships were not in the city. I'd like split up with my girlfriend who was like in Edinburgh. Like I didn't have much keeping me here. Like going back to just working a normal job here this summer has been fantastic. Met such lovely people through that, like made such good friendships, made such good routine here, and also just like really put effort into like friendships here and like built them and like flourished them, nourished them. Like I'm in such a different position than I was 4 months ago. That's something I was not good at, which is something that really just is important in your 20s. Like you have to nourish your friendships. I will be the first to say I'm not a good communicator when it comes to, well, I'm not a good communicator anyway, but like with friendships, I feel like I'm so bad for like nourishing them. Is that a bad word? I was and still kind of am bad for only really like nourishing 2 friendships, like being very closed circle, very closed off and being like, no, this is fine. I don't want to let anyone else in. To the point where at the start of summer I was working in a bar. This was very loosely before I got the job I'm in now. And this guy from uni came in and we were chatting and he was just like, yeah, like you don't speak to anyone. He was like, you cut yourself off from everyone. Because we were talking about basically 21st birthday parties. He was like, you won't go or get invited to any 21st birthday parties because you've cut yourself off from absolutely everyone. And I was like, not even offended, I was just taken aback. And then I was like, no, you're spot on. I'm just such a closed off person, which I feel like seems really obscure to viewers on here because you'll be like, but you literally post your life online. But I'm just such a keep to myself type person. But now like September, I'm in such a different position than I was at the start of summer. Like I've got so many healthy, lovely friendships in life. Very content right now. Everything's really lovely and just so pleased that I didn't go abroad, if and for a reason. I feel like that comes across like I'm the most toxic person ever. I'm just a really bad communicator. I'm a very black and white person without turning this into a therapy session. I actually don't think I've done a bad job of this. I need to keep this on for 40 minutes, then wash it off. I actually did not do a bad job of that. For an at-home job, did not do a bad job. I completely forgot I had this fabulous big hair. It's like a heated round brush. I've had this for years because I used to have longer hair and I used to blow it out every time I'd wash my hair. My hair, I feel like, is just at a length now to be able to use this again. Why can't I fucking see? This is why I don't blow my hair out, because then you can't literally see. Will never be as good as Mrs. Smack. So Smart Studio, but we'll do. I'm gonna get ready for that meal, then we'll show you. Here's the outfit. Got my silver ballet shoes on. They're way too big. Like, that's all just shoe. Meal outfit. Every single tattoo in the house is out. Multiple videos ago I said how much I wanted the Ariana Grande perfume. I did in fact get that. This, mixed with this Victoria's Secret, the best smell ever. Genuinely the best concoction. Smells quite manly, but I actually love the smell like men's deodorant and stuff. I actually was a huge Lynx Africa user for years. But yeah, hair I think was a success. It's definitely better than it was, and that's all I can ask for. And I don't have blonde roots anymore. But yeah, I might get a few clips at the meal. We'll see. But see you soon. It's such a bad habit doing that wave. Loves, that was such a good meal. I've become such like an ice cream fiend. I don't know what's happened to me. I'll tell you what's happened to me actually. Went to Brighton a few weeks ago and had gelato there. Zoella was onto something. Zoella was fucking onto something every time she spoke at the gelato in Brighton, because I had it. Whoa. Out of body experience. I don't know what they're putting in the gelato in Brighton, but it's unreal. Sorry, I actually have had half a bottle of wine, so I am feeling a little bit. Anyway, yeah, ever since I had that gelato in Brighton, I've just been like an ice cream fiend. It's all I've been thinking about. Like a few days ago, went out for drinks with my friends, and afterwards I was like, yeah, like we need to hit up the ice cream bar. Like on the way to the drinks, I literally went on Google Maps and checked what time the ice cream bar closed, so that if we left the drinks place early enough, I could be like, ice cream? Last night, again, was at my best friend's house, was like, yeah, we need to get ice cream in for later. I've become an ice cream fiend. And then my friend was like, oh, do you want to come to this like house party with us? And I was like, no, like I want to go home and have an ice cream and watch a film. But yeah, gonna get into my pajamas. This is just like so rare for me. Like I'm just off. Like I don't have anything on right now. I don't know how to like chill. That's what I was saying to my friend. I was like, I don't know what to do with myself. Like tomorrow I don't have anything on, and I'm like, okay, so I need to pick up a shift at work. Like I don't know what to do with myself when I'm off. And I'm like, whoa, like I can actually watch a film and I don't need to be like editing at the same time, or I don't need to be like working at the same time. Like I always have something on. I don't know what to do with myself, but I'm gonna watch a film, gonna eat a Magnum. Me and the mouse are gonna have a movie night. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. So yeah, that's the script. Might end the vlog here because this vlog's already 20 minutes, because I have actually edited up so now, because again I have nothing to do today, so I already edited the vlog. I don't know how to cope with having a day off. I need to work somehow. But all my love, this has been such a fun vlog. I've actually really enjoyed this vlog. It's been nice to have a vlog that's not just me sat on my floor. Although I think you seem to enjoy that, because the reception on those vlogs are actually good, but I don't enjoy that. I'm like, no, there's more to life than me than sitting on my floor eating food. But anyway, all my love to yous. Kisses forever. And just thank you, because like if you actually watch someone's vlog like that, it feels really intimate and personal. I'm extra grateful for YouTube viewers because you actively chose to be here. So yeah, just all my love. I'll see you in the next one, probably likely when uni's back. Criminal. But yeah, kisses for you.